Hello loves, Tirzahsephorabusiness here and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to try out these Revlon products that were sent to me for free from influencers. So yay me, I'm really excited because I cannot spend a lot of money on products right now since I gotta save. So free products, how exciting. So anyways, with that being said, let's go on to opening up the box. So inside the box, it came with a little pamphlet and it also came with the products right here. So the first thing that I want to take a look at is the pamphlet. So this is what is on the pamphlet, and they didn't send me the primer or the powder right here. And the primer is basically called a grip matte primer, and they also have the Revlon Colorstay blot setting powder. And the blot setting powder and the primer is supposed to last you 16 hours, but they didn't send me that one, so I won't be able to talk about those. If I would have known, then I probably would have purchased those products myself. But I just barely opened up the box today, so I apologize. I won't be able to review that. But however, I will be able to review the Lock Setting Mist, which is this one right here, and also the concealer, which I'm really excited about because I see that it has two ingredients that surprise me because I've never seen those two ingredients in any concealer like ever, so I'm really excited to try them out. For the concealer, it basically says it's antibacterial tip, so it prevents bacteria buildup, which is super interesting. It also says that it erases, perfects, brightens, hydrates, refreshes your skin, visibly awakens your skin with caffeine and vitamin C. It's natural buildable coverage, and it's transfer proof, and it's available in 19 shades, and it's supposed to last you for 24 hours. Same with the setting spray, it's supposed to last you 24 hours. So these are the two concealers that they sent me right here, and like I said, I just find that the ingredients are really interesting because it has caffeine and vitamin C. So I've never really seen that in any product ever, like in any basically foundation or even concealer. So that's really exciting, and it's basically a 5-in-1 concealer. Like I said, it's supposed to last you 24 hours, and it's supposed to kind of like waken you up. So I hope that works for me because I tend to get dark circles often because I have trouble sleeping. So yeah, and they sent me two shades. So this one is a little bit darker and this one's a little bit lighter. So this one is in the shade 050 right here. It's a little bit darker. And this one is in the shade 001. I'm not exactly sure which shade is going to suit me, but we're going to try them out and see which one goes well. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and try that out. The next product that they sent me was the setting mist, and this one is Superfood Detox Blend. It's supposed to last you 24 hours, so I'm excited to try this one out as well. I'm not really into setting mist per se because I feel like they all don't work for me, and I feel like they don't really do anything, but that's just me. But we will see if this one is a game changer. Also, I want to apologize because I won't be able to do a long wear test for you all because I started this video really late. But anyways, let's just get started onto doing my makeup. That way we can try these out. So the primer that I'm going to be using right here is the one by Touch in Sol, and this is the Icy Sherbet Primer. So far, I've been loving this primer. It just smells really, really good, and I feel like it helps my makeup stay, which I really love. I'm using the green color corrector by LA Girl to basically cover up some redness that I have on my face. I'm using another color corrector by LA Girl just to cover up some dark spots. I'm not too sure if it's like orange or red. It's somewhere there. So I'm going to go ahead and try out the concealers. And I don't know which shade is going to suit me, so I'm just going to try one shade on one eye, and yeah, you get what I mean. I hope you all do. But let's go ahead, and I think this one is, yeah, this one is in 001. So this one is the lighter concealer, so I'm gonna put the lighter one right here on this eye. Also, this is how the little tip looks like. It kind of reminds me of like a Q-tip in a way for some reason, just a bigger type of Q-tip. So that's how it looks like. I'm trying to get it out right now. I'm all scared. Oh wow, that's interesting. I don't know if you guys saw that. It just like popped up like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it underneath my eye and we'll see how it looks. Okay, this one is a little lighter. I'm not gonna put too much. I feel like I already did. I'm also gonna go in with my darker concealer right here. I'm gonna apply it onto this other eye. That way we can see the different shade. I'm trying to get it out as well. There we go. Okay. Okay, so far I feel like 050 shade suits me a lot better than number 1. But I'm gonna go ahead and use my fingers to basically blend it instead of using a sponge. I prefer to use my fingers now lately because I feel like I get more coverage. I just realized that I had to remove this concealer, that way you all can see the difference between this eye and this eye. That way we can see if it makes a big difference. So I just took it off right now. I apologize, but I forgot to show you all if there is like any difference. Okay, so far this concealer isn't thick or anything like that, which I really love. I feel like it is easily blendable. I can see that as I am using my fingers for this. I feel like it is making a difference. Okay, so this is how the concealer looks like on this eye. So far, I feel like it does make a bit of a difference as compared to this eye. Like, you could definitely see like my dark circle more. And here you could kind of see it, but I mean, it's still there, still visible, but I still feel like the coverage is like okay. It isn't something that's like a holy grail. It's decent, but it's also very buildable, which I love so far about the concealer. I feel like it has made a little bit of a difference. I actually like it because I feel like I can go for like a natural look with this concealer. I don't need something, because it's not like a heavy product. It's very lightweight, which I love, so it doesn't feel super heavy. I feel like I definitely can go for like a natural look so far, which is something that I really love. And I mean, it covers up a decent amount of your dark circle, but not something like that's super, I don't know, like it's not full on coverage because you can still see it, but it does a decent job. I hope that makes sense. I mean, I still like it so far, but I'm gonna go ahead and try out this eye with the lighter shade. So this time we're gonna try it out with the lighter shade. Okay, so far this is how shade 1 looks like on this eye, and honestly I feel like shade 1 is a little too light for me, but I mean, I don't know, because it's kind of like buildable too, so I feel like it's kind of going with my skin tone, so it's kind of like a I don't know, it's decent, but I feel like shade 5 goes well with me a lot more. It suits my shade, my skin tone, that is, but I feel like with shade 1, it's more of like, it's perfect for the winter time because, you know, my skin tends to get a little bit lighter during the winter, so I feel like 1 would be good for that. But yeah, I just think 5 goes a lot better with me, with my skin tone personally. But I do feel like there's a difference, but for some reason I feel like with the shade 5 I see more of my dark circle than I do with shade 1. For some reason I feel like I don't really see that much of a dark circle with shade 1 rather than 5, so I think that's a little weird. I don't know if that's just me, but so far I am liking it. I think it is like buildable. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and continue with the rest of my makeup. And of course, I'm using my favorite. I am using the Pro Matte Foundation by L'Oreal Paris. I am now taking the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Banana Loose Powder and just tapping it all over my face. I am now using the iMethod Beauty Brow Gel, and it has to be one of my favorites already. I also reviewed it on another video, so feel free to check it out. I am now using the e.l.f. Nude Mood palette, and if you are a beginner with makeup, I highly recommend this palette because it is so simple and just easy to use. I am now using Maven Beauty's eyeshadow base, and this one is in Coquito. Next, I'm taking that Revlon Colorstay Skinny Liquid Liner, and I am basically just doing a winged liner look as well as a graphic liner type of thing. But yeah, it was really hard to do. I am also using the KVD Tattoo Liner, and this one is in the shade Trooper. I don't have this palette on with me at the moment, so I completely forgot what product I use. I apologize. I am now using my favorite blush called My Type by ColourPop Cosmetics. Sadly, this one broke, so I'm not going to be able to use it again. RIP. I forgot what highlighter palette I used for this video, so I apologize. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and spray on the Revlon Colorstay Lock Setting Mist. So let's try it out. Okay, so far the setting mist smells kind of weird. I'm not going to lie, it just smells a little bit weird, but I'm just gonna go ahead and let it sit, and I'm gonna come back in a bit. That way I could show you all how my makeup has lasted. And so far, I do have to say, I still see a little bit of my dark circles, but I feel like the coverage is okay and it's a little decent. I feel it looks pretty good though so far, but I will see you all in a bit. And we got a look. I really loved it. I felt like a princess, honestly. Okay, so it's been about an hour or two. I apologize, I haven't been keeping track of the time, but I'm pretty sure it's been about that long because it took a while to do my makeup and the concealer was already setting in by the time I got it done and all that stuff. So yeah, I apologize, but I do want to talk about how my face looks right now. First of all, my face is getting a little bit oily already, and that's because I was doing TikTok videos for a bit, so I was moving around. I wanted to see like if the makeup would actually last while I'm moving around as well. So I noticed that it is starting to get a little bit oily, and I feel like my face is a little bit cakey. I don't know why. I don't really have that issue. I'm not sure if it's because of the setting spray, but it's just a little weird to me that my makeup feels and looks a little bit cakey, but I'll show you all a close-up right now. You could also still see a little bit of dark circles, which is why I say it's not like super full coverage. Alright, so now that I showed you all how my face looks like up close, I want to talk about the setting mist really quickly. There's something that I noticed about it which was really weird, but this product actually made my face sting, and I don't know why. After a while when I put it on, my face started stinging, and I was like, what the heck? Like, that's never ever happened to me with any product in my life, so I don't know why that happens. Okay guys, so I finally figured out the problem of the stinging. It actually wasn't because of the mist, it's because I was using a product from Banish, and I guess a certain ingredient from that product mixed with that mist just didn't go well together. So it wasn't the product that was causing the stinging actually. Like a little bit worried. I was like, is this gonna mess up my skin? Because it was just stinging. It just felt like kind of like burning. I mean, I'm gonna try it again next time to like in my own time though, and see if it like burns again. But so far I noticed that this mist burned my face. It just stung me, so I don't think it's just meant for me at the moment. I mean, I'm saying at the moment because I still need to try it again. Another thing that I didn't like about the setting mist is the fact that it smelled kind of weird. I didn't like the way it smelled like, and it had like a certain smell that seemed super familiar, but I didn't like the way it smelled like, and I really don't want my face to be smelling like that, so it smells weird. So this setting mist wasn't my favorite. I'm gonna be completely honest, it just wasn't my favorite. It's not for me. So that's all I gotta say. Now, as for the two concealers, I feel like it did a really good job with my eyes. I feel like my under eye area is a bit brightened, which I really loved. I think it was pretty cool. I feel like it has been brightened. It does have a decent coverage, and it is super blendable. and it's also like super easy to use, and the consistency of it is like pretty thin, so it's not really thick, which I love because I don't like that heavy feeling on my face. So I feel like these concealers are just really good for even like a natural look, because like I said, it gives you like a decent coverage. I wouldn't say like a really good coverage, it's pretty decent. I like it though. I feel like it's really good for me personally for like a natural look, because sometimes when I'm in a hurry, I usually just put concealer and powder and like I just go. So I think this is really good for like a natural look. So yeah, like that's what I love about it. And I also love the fact that it has like vitamin C and also the whole caffeine. I think that's really helpful. I feel like I look a little bit more brighter as well. I do feel like it like gives me like a certain look of like, I feel more like, it looks like I'm awake. I'm sorry, I'm getting tongue twisted. Like it really does what it says, which I think is amazing. Anyways, out of all the products that I used today, the setting spray was a meh for me. Didn't really like it. Like I said, the smell was just, it was kind of gross to me in my opinion. I didn't like that smell, and not only that, it kind of stung my face, so I was just not really happy with it. And I feel like my makeup like seems to be a little bit cakey, and my makeup is like beginning to get oily anyway, so I really didn't see a difference. I don't think it worked for me. Maybe there is a certain product that I'm using that's causing it to be oily. Maybe it's the primer. I don't know exactly, but I've noticed that setting sprays tend to not work with me. I've tried so many of them. You name it, they just don't really work as much. As for the concealers, I feel like they're a really good pick-me-up. Like literally when you wake up, you could definitely use this when you're on your way to work, or if you're going to school, whatever it is. It definitely brightens up your under eye area, which I love, and it does cover some of that dark circles, so that way you don't look really dead, you know, for the day. So I honestly love those. I think those concealers are pretty decent. I mean, I wouldn't say I love them. I would just say I like them. I think they are decent, but yeah. Alright, with that being said, I hope this video wasn't too confusing for you all. I kind of felt like it was a little bit everywhere. I kept messing up this video so many times, so I apologize. I don't know what is up with today. It just kind of felt off, so I hope it was an okay video. And also, I just want to add a disclaimer that I am not a professional makeup artist. I'm actually learning. I'm actually teaching myself as I go, especially just like watching videos and learning from other professional makeup artists. So I'm kind of just learning makeup in general and beauty tips on my own in a way, because I don't have the money for cosmetology school, which I hope one day I can actually afford it. So there is that. So I just want you all to know that my thoughts and my opinions on makeup products that I try out are of my own. And I just want to give you all my opinions and share with you all my experiences with certain products. So I would say take it with a grain of salt, because some products may work for me and may not work for you, or they may not work for me and may work for you. You catch my drift? So people are all different. We are all different. So like I said, just take these reviews or my thoughts on products with a grain of salt, because everybody's different, and I just wanted to disclaim that. Anyways, if you all enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and also comment down below to let me know if you would actually try out these products, or have you already tried out these products. If you try them out, let me know your thoughts on them, or if you already have tried them out, then feel free to share it. I would like to hear your thoughts on every single thing about these products. I want to know what you liked about them or what you didn't like, so feel free to let me know. Anyways, see you all next time.